If you felt like you were judged in an interview because of your accent, you were not crazy. Let's talk about something hiring managers don't usually talk about: hiring discrimination based off of accent. If you've ever felt judged the moment you started speaking, unfortunately, you're not alone. I was on a team where they were looking to hire a couple of developers, and I and another developer were on the call with the hiring manager. And once the interview was over and the candidate had gotten off the call, the hiring manager looked at me and the other developer and was like, could y'all understand him? I couldn't understand him. And I was like, yeah, I could understand him. I think he was speaking a little fast because he was nervous, because that's totally normal. I was generally able to understand him. And the manager, he just kind of laughed and moved on. And that candidate was ultimately not hired. And that wasn't the last time that I heard this hiring manager make comments about people's accents. So what can be done about this? I don't think that you should have to change something about yourself that you can't control to get hired, period. And the reality is, hiring managers and recruiters rarely give specific feedback on how interviews went, because a lot of the times their reasoning is not easily justifiable, or it could even be illegal. And trust me, as a Black woman living anywhere, I know just how frustrating it is not to know whether you're being judged or you're not being hired somewhere because of something you have no control over. But here's how I look at it. Sometimes rejection can be a form of protection. If a company doesn't want to hire you for having an accent or being different in some kind of way, that's not a company you want to work for. Trust me, you don't want to work for them. But if you do ever get feedback like communication issues or couldn't understand them, know that you may be able to file a charge with your local EEOC. Document everything: dates, what was said, who was involved, screenshots, emails, and exactly what was implied. There are often time limits, so check your local EEOC site. Out of recording time there at the end, but I do want to hear from you guys. So if you feel like sharing a story of hiring discrimination that you've experienced, please do so below. Thanks.